Alright guys, we're back. This is Acer. I really did not want to talk about this, but this is getting so out of hand. So I'm going to talk about it. So earlier, like 2 weeks ago, there was this picture on the screen right now, of this NX controller, like this alleged NX controller. And I wasn't buying it because the screen looked fake and stuff. I just like, I am part of this. And it looked terrible, and I did not want it to be real. But then just today, I think, two more images, like 2 or 3, I don't remember. Two or three images came out, and they look really real. I mean, like, this is crazy. Why didn't they talk about it sooner? I knew that they were gonna be leaked. Something about the NX was gonna leak, and this is big. This is really big. These controllers, they look horrible. They do not look good at all for controlling purposes, but they look real. I think this is the NX controller, and someone somehow managed to match up a tree in the reflection of the image that matches the tree outside of the headquarters or something like that. I think this was allegedly taken from Sweden, from the Nintendo headquarters in Sweden or something like that, and they apparently matched up a tree or something like that. I don't have all the facts straight. I just came on here to update you guys that this could be Nintendo's next controller, and I'm really upset. There's no buttons, there's no handles, there's just two stupid little stick looking things. This is really, I don't know. Nintendo, get your act together. I'm really scared of what you're doing here. This is actually incredibly terrifying. I am so utterly scared about this because this is a big leak. It isn't like the Xbox 2 or the PlayStation 5 controller leaks, because we already know what they're most likely going to look like. They're not just going to change the layout for no reason because they've won on their layouts. They're not going to change. And this is just big. This is Nintendo's next generation console. This is their controller. And I hope they're going to make a Pro controller, because I'm going to buy that as soon as it comes out, because I hate this right now. There's like a rumor going around that, I don't know if it's real or not. I didn't think it was real, but a lot of people were talking about it. How Nintendo's going to stop producing and making Wii U's by the end of this year, and they're going to start pushing the NX more. So they're just going to sell out of their stock on the Wii U's, and then that's it. The Wii U's done. And I think that Nintendo's been saying that it's going to be the Wii U, the 3DS, and the NX. I don't think that's true, because Nintendo's still working on I think they're still producing 3DSs, obviously, because they're still making bundles for the 3DS and for the new 3DS. So if the Wii U's stopping production, I think this is its successor. A lot of people were like, I was trusting Nintendo and thinking that the Wii U, the 3DS, and the NX were all going to coexist peacefully, like they had said it was. But that does not seem the case. But they're going to be pushing the NX this year. That's what the rumor says, and I believe it now. This controller looks fledged out. Sorry for all the wind. You guys know it's windy in the US right now. It's just crazy. I'm so upset by this controller, man. I thought they were just going to make one more controller that's based off of the Pro controller. They were going to change some things about the Pro controller and then make that the Nintendo controller, so that Xbox has theirs, PlayStation has theirs, Nintendo will have theirs. You look at it, even in the next console, it'll just be slightly modified from the NX thing. I thought that's what they're going to do. But no. And it's really upsetting. This is annoying. When can Nintendo settle with their controllers? But, so you don't always get what you want, especially with Nintendo. It's just, come on, man. You can do something a little bit better, okay? Do something a little bit better. Work on it. Make a Pro controller. I'm still going to buy an NX because it's going to do well, hopefully, because I'm really torn, because I trust Tatsumi Kimishima, the new director, because he's a very business-oriented man. I talked about this on Twitter to people a little bit, that Iwata didn't care about the graphics of consoles as long as the games were fun. That was his motive. That was his philosophy. He didn't care about the graphics or the hardware of the controller as long as it was fun. But Kimishima, he's more business oriented, so he's going to try to get this thing max power, max efficiency, as high as the console can be, and then sell it and get Nintendo money, because Iwata really didn't care too much about money, seeing as he cut his own paycheck in half when Nintendo was doing bad, which was incredibly noble of him. But he's not as business oriented as Kimishima is. He was more about making family fun video games. But I thought, since there's Kimishima like behind the wheel, I thought it was going to be a more normal controller, you know, with all the status quos of a handle and buttons. There are no handles, there are no buttons. It's a neat concept, but I don't want to be holding a oval iPad in my hands. I want a controller. I don't know. I'm so torn. I'm not even torn. I'm just upset because they're going to be pushing this. Like, I'm one of those people who doesn't mind the gamepad. I actually kind of like the gamepad. I just don't know, like, my gamepad, like, the D-pad's all messed up. So when I play Pokken, which I've been playing a lot of, I use my Pro Controller, which I also really like. I wanted another GameCube controller. I really wanted another GameCube. A wireless, good GameCube controller. Because those are my favorite controllers of all time. They're just so, so comfortable. Make it a little bit more updated. Give it a second shoulder button. Give it clickable sticks. Keep the ridges. We like the ridges. We all like the ridges. We want to keep the ridges. But that's not going to happen, I don't think. We get this NX controller. The next controller. Well, I guess those are just my thoughts on the thing. I don't know if I'm going to make any more videos today because I've been really busy. But I guess that's it for me. I'll see all y'all later. Thank you for tuning in to this little update video. That's 7 minutes long. But I'll see you when I see you next time. I love you all. Goodbye.